Hi guys, I am Bray and welcome to my channel. Before the starting a video, please like and subscribe my channel. Not the Su-57. This mysterious aircraft is specifically made to destroy the F-22. Russia wanted to take on the F-22 with this unique looking fighter. In the mid-1990s, Russia had a problem. It was a pretty important one, too, for both pilots and the grunts on the ground. It was a problem they needed to solve very quickly. Earlier that decade, a United States F-15 Eagle had easily shot down the MiG-29 Fulcrum, supposedly the pinnacle of Soviet fighter technology, in combat over Iraq. Worse, the F-22 Raptor was headed into service, and as it did so, it dominated the once dominant Eagle. Russia needed to play catch-up. That was where Sukhoi came in. Sukhoi had designed the Su-27 33 flanker family of aircraft, which did reasonably well over Eritrea, fighting the MiG-29 Fulcrum. As such, Sukhoi began to work on both an upgraded flanker, later known as the Su-35, and on fifth-generation projects to counter the F-22 Raptor. According to MilitaryFactory.com, Sukhoi's prototype was the S-32 Berkut. The plane first flew in 1997, and was later called the Su-37. The Berkut looked like an ordinary flanker, but the big difference was in the wings. The Russians went with forward-swept wings to improve the design's agility at low speed, not to mention improved takeoff and landing performance. The big problem is that the wings can snap if the force goes the wrong way. Russia got around that by using composites that were flexible enough to handle stresses. This wasn't the first time someone modified a design for forward-swept wings. Northrop used the F-5E Tiger II as the basis for the X-29, a forward-swept wing testbed that flew in the 1980s. Nazi Germany had a forward-swept wing bomber, the Junkers Ju-287, but only one prototype was completed. By the mid-2000s, it was obvious that the Su-37 would not be a combat airframe, and suffered the same fate as the X-29. The Russians redesignated it the Su-47, flew a number of test flights, then retired the 4 prototypes. Su-47 development details. The Su-47 was introduced in January 2000 and completed the first stage of flight trials in December 2001. In May 2002, Sukhoi was selected as prime contractor for the next-generation Russian PAK-FA fighter program. The PAK-FA fighter aircraft is a development of the Su-47 but without the forward-swept wings. The first flight test of the PAK-FA fighter aircraft was completed on the 29th of January 2010. The design of the very high maneuverability prototype is based on the avionics and aerodynamics technologies developed for the Su-27 upgrade program. The aircraft did not enter full production and the sole aircraft served as a technology demonstrator. It serves as a base for the development of Su-57, a fifth-generation supersonic stealth fighter. Su-47 Berkut was exhibited at the International Aviation and Space Salon MAKS 2019 show held at Zhukovsky International Airport, Moscow, in August 2019. Su-47 maneuverability. The Su-47 has extremely high agility at subsonic speeds, enabling the aircraft to alter its angle of attack and its flight path very quickly, and it also retains maneuverability in supersonic flight. The Su-47 aircraft has very high levels of maneuverability with maintained stability and controllability at all angles of attack. Maximum turn rates and the upper and lower limits on airspeed for weapon launch are important criteria in terms of combat superiority in close combat and also at medium and long range. When the mission may involve engaging consecutive targets in different sectors of the airspace. A high turn rate of the Su-47 enables the pilot to turn the fighter aircraft quickly towards the next target to initiate the weapon launch. Compared to a swept-back wing of the same area, the swept-forward wing provides a number of advantages. Higher lift-to-drag ratio, higher capacity in dogfight maneuvers, higher range at subsonic speed, improved stall resistance and anti-spin characteristics. Improved stability at high angles of attack, a lower minimum flight speed, and a shorter takeoff and landing distance. Su-47 fuselage. The Su-47 fuselage is oval in cross-section and the airframe is constructed mainly of aluminium and titanium alloys and 13% by weight of composite materials. The nose radome is slightly flattened at the fore section and has a horizontal edge to optimize the aircraft's anti-spin characteristics. Forward swept wings. The forward swept mid-wing gives the unusual and characteristic appearance of the Su-47. A substantial part of the lift generated by the forward swept wing occurs at the inner portion of the wingspan. The lift is not restricted by wingtip stall. The ailerons, the wing's control surfaces, remain effective at the highest angles of attack, and controllability of the aircraft is retained even in the event of airflow separating from the remainder of the wing's surface. The wing panels of the Su-47 are constructed of nearly 90% composites. The forward swept mid-wing has a high aspect ratio, which contributes to long-range performance. The leading-edge root extensions blend smoothly to the wing panels, which are fitted with deflectable slats on the leading edge, as well as flaps and ailerons on the trailing edge. The all-moving and small area trapezoidal canards are connected to the leading-edge root extensions. Armament. The Su-47 experimental fighter aircraft features 14 hardpoints, 2 wingtips, 6/8 underwing, 6 4-conformal under fuselage. The hardpoints are equipped with R-77, R-77PD, R-73, and K-74 air-to-air missiles. It is also fitted with air-to-surface missiles X-29T, X-29L, X-59M, X-31P, X-31A, CAV-500, and CAV-1500. Su-47 Burkett Cockpit. The cockpit's design has focused on maintaining a high degree of comfort for the pilot and also on the pilot being able to control the aircraft in extremely high G-load maneuvers. The aircraft is equipped with a new ejection seat and life support system. The variable geometry adaptive ejection seat is inclined at an angle of 60 degrees, which reduces the impact of high G forces on the pilot. The seat enables dogfight maneuvers with significantly higher G loadings than can normally be tolerated by the pilot. The pilot uses a side-mounted, low-travel control stick and a tensometric throttle control. Landing gear. The aircraft uses a retractable tricycle-type landing gear with a single wheel at each unit. The smaller nose wheel retracts towards the rear and the 2 main wheels retract forward into the wing roots. Engine. The Su-47 fighter aircraft is powered by 2 Perma Vierbrigadel D30F6 turboshaft engines. Approximately 83.4 kilonewtons of dry thrust can be produced by each engine. The engine is used in short-haul aeroplanes for passenger transport. The length and a fan tip diameter of the engine are 3.98 meters and 1.05 meters respectively, while the dry weight and delivery weight of the engine are 1,550 kilograms and 1,712 kilograms respectively. The engine also features a thrust reverser and a low-pressure compressor. Thanks for your attention. If you enjoy from this video, please like and subscribe. See you soon.